A long time ago, in a town called Nazareth, something amazing happened to a young woman named Mary. An angel from God had visited her with a very special message. Mary hurried to tell her fiancé Joseph about what happened. Mary said to Joseph, "The angel told me, do not be afraid. You have good favor with God. You will give birth to a son. You will call him Jesus." Joseph listened, but he did not want to think. He felt confused and worried, but Joseph was a good man, and he trusted God.
Let's go back to the moment when the angel visited Mary. Mary was alone when suddenly God's messenger, the angel Gabriel, appeared to her. The angel went to her and said, "Greetings, you have been highly favored. The Lord is with you." Mary was surprised and a little afraid, but the angel told her not to be scared. The angel said, "You will give birth to a son, and you will call him Jesus. He will be great and will be called the Son of the Most High. The Lord God will give him the throne of his father David, and he will reign forever." Mary trusted God and said, "I am the Lord's servant. May it be to me as you have said." After some time, the ruler of the land, Caesar Augustus, made a law that everyone had to go back to their hometown to be counted. Joseph was from Bethlehem, so he and Mary had to travel there. It was a long, hard journey. Mary was almost ready to have her baby, and Joseph took care of her as best as he could. So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee into Judea to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and the line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was expecting a child. They finally arrived in Bethlehem, but there was a big problem.
The town of Bethlehem is crowded with people. Joseph and Mary tried to find a place to stay. Every inn and house was full. Luke 2:7 says, "There was no room for them in the inn." So Mary gave birth to her firstborn son. She wrapped him in cloths and laid him in a manger. Can you imagine? Jesus, God's son, was born in a stable, surrounded by animals. Even though it was a humble place, it was part of God's perfect plan.
Far away, some wise men called the Magi saw a special star in the sky. They knew it was a sign that a great king had been born. Matthew 2:9-10 says, "The star they had seen in the east went ahead of them until it stopped over the place that the child was. When they saw the star, they were overjoyed. The wise men entered the house and found Jesus with his mother, Mary. They bowed down and worshipped him." Matthew 2:11 says, "They opened the treasures and presented him with gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh." The wise men knew that Jesus was the King of Kings sent by God to save the world.